This adventure takes us up through Ohio, across the river over into Michigan, as we're going to Motor City. That's right. Here we come, Detroit. Y'all ready? Kewpee. This is the original in Lima, Ohio. Let's go see what it's all about. So we just had a nice burger here at Kewpee Burger in Lima, Ohio. First time I've ever been here. It was a little bit greasy, if I'm honest, but it was fantastic. I just went with a plain double cheeseburger. Added some bacon so I could taste everything, not overpower it with condiments or something that, you know, take away from the experience. It's a pretty cool little place. Probably 1930s, I think, maybe is what he said. Behind White Castle, it's the second oldest burger chain in America, so it's pretty cool. So if you're up in Lima, Ohio, they have 3 Kewpee burgers, and this is what you're looking for. So here's an interesting fact. It's a very small lot here in Lima where this place was at. Now right here, if you look on the ground, there's a circle. And it says in the middle of it, turntable. The turntable is obviously no longer here, but when this was in its heyday, the cars would come through the drive-thru and go onto the turntable and be pointed back around the other direction to get out of here. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty neat. It's not something you see every day or expect. Welcome everyone to the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. First stop today, as you can hear the traffic, we're right by the highway. First stop today is Woodlawn Cemetery. There's a lot of folks that have been very influential in my life that are in here, from both a musical standpoint as well as the automotive industry. I'll keep mostly to the music, and I'll tell you where you can find the information on the automotive folks when we get there. So here you are, hope you enjoy it. Let's go check it out. We're here in Woodlawn. It's beautiful. There are several graves that we're going to go and find and pay our respects. The first of which, I'm right here with Mr. David Ruffin. He was the lead singer of the Temptations, one of the lead singers of the Temptations. His biggest songs that you probably would remember of his voice-wise would be My Girl and Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Unfortunately, David left us in 1991 on an accidental overdose to crack cocaine. He was in West Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but his voice is one that immediately recognizable. It's just beautiful, and I'm very thankful for him. So we'll take a look here at his grave. It's very beautiful. You can see one of his children has left a dad from Father's Day, a dad wreath. It's a very Very beautiful memorial. So this is not technically a grave yet. What I'm about to show you is the future home of Miss Diana Ross, as her family is buried here in this little mausoleum, and she will be here hopefully not for a very long time. Not sure how well you can see in the mausoleum. There's a nice little stained glass back there. Diana is of course known as the voice of the Supremes, and as a solo artist on her own. She has one of the most recognizable and loved voices that the world has ever known. I mentioned the automotive industry that I'm a part of in my regular paying job. For the most part, I'm going to leave the automotive parts of this video to Jeff, who's part of the Jeffrey Rigged YouTube channel. He's much more knowledgeable about vehicles. But I did want to take a quick stop here to pay my condolences to the Dodge brothers. Obviously, they formed the Dodge Motor Company. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little mausoleum, I suppose, that they're buried in here. We find ourselves in the mausoleum here at Woodlawn Cemetery, and the main reason I wanted to come here was to pay my respects to the Queen of Soul, the one and only Aretha Franklin. She's an unbelievable voice and one of my favorite, most everyone's favorite voices of all time, and she's right here. Aretha's not alone though. Her father, who was a reverend, is right here. So the next grave that we're going to stop at today, any musician who's worth his salt will tell you that James Jamerson is one of the best bassists to ever walk this planet. He's got some ridiculous numbers that I'll throw up on the screen here for you. Something like 56 #1 R&B songs and like a ton of top 100 heat seeker songs and such for Motown. He's uncredited on a lot of stuff, which is disheartening, but probably one of the most famous bass lines that's ever been written was that boom 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 boom, the introduction to My Girl. So you've probably figured it out, but if you haven't, we're here to see the grave and pay our respects to Mr. James Jamerson. Thank you, James, for all you gave us. So I'm here in front of the Rosa Parks Freedom Chapel. This little building houses the crypt for Rosa. If you aren't familiar, which I don't know how you're not if you're not, Rosa refused to give up her seat on a bus and really sparked the civil rights movement. It's just such a pivotal, beautiful person. I mean, this lady changed the world just by saying no. It's insane. We'll catch up to her a little bit later. There's another artifact here in Detroit that we're going to go take a look at. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So yeah, Miss Rosa Parks.
If you like what you saw there, let us know in the comments below. Go ahead and throw a like on it if you want. Share it. Why not? Sharing is caring, right? Until next time, see ya.